So today we're gonna demonstrate how to make all-day buns and chocolatine from our kit that comes with flour, cinnamon sugar, chocolate baton 6, a raw, already done croissant dough that's made from scratch. So it already has butter in it. All we have to do is roll it out and form it. You ready?
Yeah.
Helena? Sound good? So we are gonna unpack everything, okay? Could you help me open this up for me?
No.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. So we're gonna have this bucket of flour ready, and we're gonna unpack this croissant dough real quick. Awesome. Oh, you can keep it on this side so that you can put it out later. And this, we're gonna flour the board a little so the dough won't stick to our board. And we're gonna put the croissant over there. And we're gonna do the same to this rolling pin. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is gonna lightly press onto the dough with the rolling pin, and I'm gonna push out just in one direction.
So you're supposed to undo it for the whole entire board?
Kind of, yeah, for the whole entire board. Then I'm gonna keep flipping it to make sure that,
All of it's not sticky.
yes, it's not sticking to the board. Once I roll it all out, it's gonna be all available to be welded. And when I said lightly push it, it's more like push it, push it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna roll it out.
Okay.
The dough's pretty sturdy.
Okay.
So you wanna roll it out as thin as possible.
It's kind of fall down.
Yeah, because raw butter is really hard.
Yes.
I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this to keep the table up because it's like falling down. The wall.
No, it's okay. It's all good. Would you like to try, Dina?
Oh sure.
Yeah. So you're gonna push down, and you're gonna start rolling all the way to the very end of the dough. Let me get close to you, okay? There we go. And I'm gonna flip the dough one more time to make sure that it's not gonna stick. With all the force you have.
That's gonna be scary.
Perfect. You wanna try, Catalina?
Careful.
You're cutting it.
Wow, that's awesome.
There we go. A bit more. Awesome. And now I'm just gonna roll it out this way for a second, okay? Just to make sure it's,
Flat.
yeah. And let's do a little bit more flour. Sprinkle it in there.
Is flour making it more softer?
No, it's making it not stick to the board and to the rolling pin itself.
You make slime bags. So you always gotta put butter in it.
Yeah.
And then you have to put. Ow, it's like a lot of
Okay. I'm gonna move to the other side. There we go, so I can reach it. Oh, look at that way better.
Look at that way, it's more better. It's more bright.
Way better. Way.
You can see it.
See, it's getting thinner
Yeah.
and wider.
Yeah.
Should make a good pastry.
This table is really stuff. Oh.
And I'm just gonna move this slightly. Just to get fit.
I'm gonna go try this way.
And I'm gonna use that cutter. You would like to cut it in half for me, please?
Yep.
Come back.
I'm gonna set this one aside for a minute. That's gonna be for our all-day bun.
So this one's really croissant.
Yes, this is gonna be for the chocolatine or pan au chocolat. So I'm just gonna roll just a little bit more, okay?
Okay, are we gonna make 2 chocolate tins?
We are gonna make 3 chocolatine.
Oh, one for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have this to cut it in half.
This is.
Yes.
Because there's only 4.
Did you? Oh, do you put flour?
Oh no.
Did you put
Yeah, we
flour?
should. Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is like
Oh, 4.
choose for each. Choose for each because there's 2 holes.
Yeah.
So you have to like cut it in half, like 2 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting flour for the table.
Or I think it just
Get flour from the table. It's more better. That was still the same food.
And it is warm today, and I'm sweating. That's it.
funny.
Okay. So the thing with croissant, the less you handle it, the better. But I know it's kind of a little bit different when you hand roll it. So I'm just gonna stretch it out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna divide the dough in 3. Could you cut it for me?
Not sure. Wait, after this one.
Hold on. There we go. This one? Move a little bit. There we go.
Why do I already have one piece? I already
We're gonna work with that next. Because we wanna do the chocolatine first.
Wait, can you also put this?
And we're gonna work with all the one because you know the cinnamon sugar is gonna go all over.
I need some water.
So we are gonna put. You wanna put the chocolate in the bottom so that, and the other one. Perfect. And we're gonna use this another one. So you wanna fold this one way like this. You're gonna do it with the same. Let me grab more chocolate real quick, okay? And you wanna do the same to this one and this one, Dina, okay?
Okay. Okay, that was one. Wait. What do you do
Wait,
after?
after we're done, just give me
You can start folding that one.
Wait, you messed this one up. You're gonna go into this.
Okay. So actually we're gonna put one more stick on each one, okay? Can I see that?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
just
okay.
folding.
Okay. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, do the same one. Then we're gonna fold one more time, and when it kind of almost meets the dough, the other side, we're gonna put one more chocolate in there, so it's more chocolate. Okay, just like that. So, looks good.
Nope.
You're gonna roll it. Perfect.
Yay!
Awesome.
Tip.
Perfect.
Different angles.
Next is I'm gonna do the cutting, okay? But I'm gonna score it so that when it's proofing later on, it would expand a little bit better. So I'm gonna grab a sharp knife. It's okay, you don't have to back up.
So.
And I'm just gonna score it real quick.
Oh, that's what makes this design.
I mean, you can do this before you roll it in. I just like doing it this way.
Yeah, because it just makes it like more even. Because like the other way you don't know like what's the top and bottom.
But how do you make on the croissants those little like designs? And how do you like those little designs with all those lines, like little lots of curves and stuff?
We have different tools. So some tools have straight lines, some tools have like dotted line almost looking thing. And sometimes we just use knives or a rolling pin and that pastry cutter that you see right there. So we're gonna set this aside on a pan right here, and we're gonna let it proof. So we're gonna have to let it proof at temperature 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that usually takes about, let's say, 2 hours. Then we're gonna brush it with egg wash and bake it at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah?
Is that the egg baby?
Yes, that's the egg wash. So this one is gonna be the all-day bun. So I'm gonna roll it out again.
Is it more softer or is it more harder?
About the same actually.
It looks like a bad noodle.
Well, technically noodle is about the same. It's It's just flour and water and eggs. Okay. And you can easily stick it back in the fridge once. Hold on. Perfect. Thank you. And we're gonna put a little divot over here at the beginning.
Okay. Where's the cinnamon?
Can I put this in there?
Then we're gonna egg wash it
No, not it.
so that the cinnamon stick. And you wanna sprinkle a liberal amount of cinnamon sugar in there. You can do more. Way more.
Like the whole
There we
bit?
go. Huh?
Whole entire bit.
Yep, the whole entire bit.
Ooh, before it dries. So much sugar.
Good job.
Or I can just dump all
Keep
of
doing
it.
it. That too, yeah. Good job.
Now I just have this
I'm just
one.
gonna get some.
Yeah, then you just spread it out and whatever's left over, you can just use a bench scraper and put it back
Perfect.
into the
Now we
container.
can scrape it.
Yeah. So, scrape right here. I'm gonna move it. You wanna scrape it?
You want this?
Yes. Good job. We can put that away later. There we go.
Can I do the side sides?
And I can do this.
So I'm gonna roll now the cinnamon roll, okay? The all day bun.
You can scrape it off. Like
So I'm just gonna roll it real tight. Just like so. And now we're gonna start cutting it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut it into, let's say 4. Okay?
Okay.
So you can see the roll, right? See, here's what we did. Then we're gonna put it in a pan, in a muffin tin that's been sprayed with oil so it won't stick to it. So what I do is I would tuck this in underneath, like I'm gonna pull it,
like this.
and I'm just gonna push to the bottom. Real good. I'm gonna put it in the pan. Push. Just like so.
They're called fuertes, so they never turn black. So this one's actually
Very good. And this is gonna prove the same way the chocolatine is. About 2 hours between a temperature of 70 to 80. So what I would do is in the oven, you know, the oven you have at home, I'm gonna empty that all out and I'm gonna put a dish that I can put hot water in. So I'm gonna pour hot water in there and I'm gonna put this too in there and let it cool for 2 hours, leave it alone. Then I'm gonna brush it with egg wash.
Thank you.
Just this, the olive bun doesn't need any egg wash. And bake it. Again, it's at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it's nice and brown, golden brown. And that's it. You cool it down and then it's ready to serve. Sounds good? Good. And we are done. I think that was